Hey, everybody. I'm so excited to talk to you about how to break free from sugar addictions. And this is something that's really near and dear to my heart because I am someone that struggled with sugar addiction for years and years and years, like since I was a child. And it's so hard. And if you are in this boat, you completely understand that sugar can be so, the pull of sugar can be so strong, and it very easily controls you instead of you being able to control it. So I want to talk today in our video about some practical ways to start looking at the psychology around why we eat sugar and how to overcome that sugar addiction. So first off, if we haven't met yet, my name's Andrea Jones. I am what's called an eating psychology coach. So I help people with any type of emotional eating. I'm also the founder of the Natural Health School, helping people find natural health care for their body. So let's dive right in. Why do we actually crave sugar and just really need sugar in our lives? And the first thing I would recommend doing is figuring out when you first started loving sugar. Maybe it's probably when you're a child, maybe when you had a birthday party and you turn 1, 2, 3 years old and you get a birthday cake and there's candles and there's balloons and everybody's there and it's happy and you eat the sugar and it tastes amazing and you immediately associate sugar with a happy response, a happy environment, a happy life, everything's going good. And we get rewarded oftentimes as children with sugar. If you're a good girl and you clean your room, if you're a good boy and you take out the trash, we'll go get ice cream, right? So we associate sugar with a reward, a happy time, something that's pleasurable. So oftentimes in our psychological brain, when we are not having a happy time in life, when we're having stress, we lose a job, we lose a parent, something tragic happens, or even just little stress. You're in traffic, you're frustrated with your job, whatever. We immediately, our tendency is to go to a place of safety, a place of happiness, a place of security. And as a child, we were taught that sugar and that type of food is safe and it's fun. So of course we're going to grab it and it will give us temporary, that's the problem here, is temporary relief from our chaos in life. And suddenly it becomes a drug because we know we can go and get some sugar because it's anywhere. If it's not in your house, you can go to the grocery store, you can go to a fast food restaurant and get some. It's just everywhere. And it's reliable, it will give you that feeling, but it doesn't fix what the real problem is, which is you have stuff going on in life and you have to deal with it. And so as someone that struggles especially with sugar addiction and binge eating and all that associated with the desserts, was I really had to look at my relationship with sweet. And when I first realized this, I was like, oh my gosh, when I first learned this, I was like, my relationship with sweet and your relationship with, bitter or bad or not fun, your relationship with discomfort. Because you're going to keep going back and back and back and back to that sugar, to that thing that makes you feel sweet and feel happy until you realize that that thing is now controlling you and causing havoc and it's causing you to gain weight. And for me, it wrecked my gut. I started getting candida, I had acne, I have all this stuff that I still to this day am trying to rebuild and restore my gut and restore my body because for years and years I just wrecked it. And so if you're watching this, you're probably at the point where you're saying, yes, I've lost control, sugar now is controlling me and I need help. And so I would really just challenge you, look at your relationship with sweet. Everything sweet in your life. Do you just need to have something fun and happy and roses and butterflies all the time? And why is it that you just are so overwhelmed and stressed and almost crumble when you don't have it all butterflies and roses all the time? And something that I had to learn was being okay, not being okay sometimes. And that's kind of like, what? We have to be okay. And oftentimes our idea of okay is happy and perfect and everything going well. But oftentimes it's not. Life is it's just not always butterflies and roses. And so once you understand that it's okay to not have everything going your way, to not everything going perfect, to have stress in your life, to have junk to deal with, that honestly, most people are going through something in life all the time. Maybe there's like one person in the world that's like, my life's completely perfect and I'm doing great. But I would say if we did a survey, probably 98% of people would be like, yeah, I'm doing great with this, but I still got this going on. So first off, understanding that you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have it all together. And being okay with a little bit of chaos, with a little bit of stress, with a little bit of, yeah, I really don't like my job and my kids are, my house is a mess because I have kids running around, but I'm okay anyway. And just learning to have that peace with life not always being sweet, and you don't always have to run to make it better. And just sitting in that place. And this was, like I said, it was so hard for me, especially because I'm more of a perfectionist, like to control things. Just let God take care of it. Just let the world be the way it is. You don't have to be Superman, Superwoman. Just relax in knowing that you only have to handle with 1 second, this one moment. You don't have to know what tomorrow's going to look like. You don't have to worry about yesterday. Just relax in this one moment and find the good in this one moment. And be okay. Like I said, just be okay with things not always being okay. And really work through those emotions, because you're going to have all this stuff come up that's going to try to fight it. It's going to say, but no, I need to be safe. I need to have something fun. And if this is you, you're just like fighting this and you're frustrated and you would like some help with this is what I do. I absolutely love coaching people around emotional eating and all the stuff that comes up with it. Because it's not what the diets industry says. I tried every diet on the planet to lose weight, to break free from emotional eating, just stop eating sugar, just eat kale salads and smoothies. And I will say, there is a point where you need to start looking at the nutrition and the food. But honestly, for most people, you're not going to be able to stick to a diet. You're not going to be able to stick to a restricted eating type of plan when you still have that root issue of, I don't know how to be safe, secure, happy when things are not perfect. And that's something, like I said, that I had to work through, that I still work through every day. Honestly, it's not something you master, but I'm a whole lot better than I used to be. And I don't have to run to sugar anymore for my emotions. I don't have to worry about that, because I know, one, that God is taking care of me, that I'm okay, that I'm not the only one going through this, that everybody else doesn't have it all together, even when Facebook and Instagram tells you that everybody has it all together, because they really don't. So, like I said, if this is something that you're interested in, that you would want to learn more about, I actually have a free guide I would like to give you. It's called My Top 3 Eating Psychology Tips to Lose Weight While Still Eating What You Love. I also do periodic challenges. You can check the link below to see when my next challenge is to help with emotional eating. And then if you would just like to chat with me, I do a free consultation to really dive in, hear what's going on with you, and see how I might be able to help you for free. So I will drop all those links below. If you have any questions, like I said, you can write them in the comments and just tell me a little bit more about your relationship with sweet in the comments below. And also, if you end up watching me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe, because I put a new video out like this every week, just really teaching people how to overcome emotional eating. And if you're on Facebook, go ahead and like and follow me. So thanks so much, guys. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.